Hey everyone, this is Sorry, the second violin part. So I'm going to play and go through some of the tricky parts of the second violin part. They're totally doable. This is a really interesting part in the sense that it's rhythmically supporting the melody. So there's going to be things that I'm going to be asking the second violins to really play out, and the rhythm has to be really, really clear. So enjoy the interesting rhythms because they are a melody in and of themselves. They provide sort of a rhythmic punch to this arrangement. So I'm going to talk about first, tempo is 100, but we're going to slow it down at 85 here about. And this measure 6, got all these ties. The rhythm is ta, 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 ta. Say that with me. Ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. And that rhythm keeps coming up in places. So I'm going to start at the beginning. Make sure you use a fourth finger so you can vibrate. You can practice vibrating on the fourth finger. And I'm just going to go up to measure 13 so you can hear these rhythms. Ready, and. High C sharp. Nice and high third finger. Okay, so I highly recommend that you use fourth finger through that whole thing. We don't want any string crossings that we don't need. And if you're wondering about measure 12, there's a half note with a line. That just means to let the string ring. Don't dampen it with your finger. Mini little thing, but that's what it means. Okay, so let's move on to measure 13. And this is super simple. I just want to draw your attention to it. You've got this rhythm, ta, 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 ta. Ta, 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 ta. Now the rhythm, the bowings is gonna stay the same, even though it says SIM, that means similar. So they just didn't feel like writing out all the bowings. So make sure you continue the bowing pattern. If you need to write it out so that you know what's down and what's up, go ahead and do that. I'd rather you do that than start playing back and forth, okay? So sometimes publishers just get a little lazy. They don't want to continue a bowing for 20 measures, so they'll just write SIM, which stands for similar, or simile in Italian, and they'll just expect you to keep playing that bowing, okay? So you have a dash on the quarter note and a dot on the eighth note. And then it would be really great if we could hear a little bit of difference in the ends of those notes. So we have one long note and then a clipped note following that. We're not changing the rhythm, we're just changing sort of the ends of the note. Sounds like this. Now, if you look at measure 19, you'll see two dotted quarters. Basically, those are clipped half notes. Pretend you're playing half notes, but you're just going to make them short. Okay, so that's the key right in there. So I really need those spaces in measure 19. So I need complete silence from the entire section. Okay, so that brings us to this really, really cool little measure at 24. You're the only ones that have this, so you really want to bring it out, and it needs to be clean, and the entire section has to play it the same rhythm, the same way. 1, 2. So that's a pretty important little ditty in the tune. So you want to enjoy that when it pops up, okay? As well as in bar 29, we have some really, it seems like they're just little notes, but they're very important. I'm going to play at 29. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here, accent. Okay, just make sure you're playing those accents in the right place. There's a recording on Canvas that you can play along with this. You'll see how it fits in. It's a really, really cool little counter rhythm, okay? And then at 39, this is the one where you're going to really have to keep track of your triplets. So I've got this slowed down. Use your fourth fingers. We don't have time for string crossings, okay? And then just listen to the recording and you'll hear it. But ta 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 ta, do da dee do da dee do da dee do da dee. Okay, here's 39. I'm gonna play open string. 3, 4. 3, 4. Sorry. That's a tricky one. Rest. Yeah, that bar right there, that trips me up. I would have to really practice that. Until you get that in your head and you've worked out all the downs and ups. It's tricky. Okay, well, I'll give it a shot at tempo. Let's see how, see if Miss Wilkins can hack it. Okay, so I'm going to start at 21. So you can hear those funky little rhythms, those little cool sections. Here's 21. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually a little easier, faster. The one thing I was going to say is at 29, make sure you don't have your bow too far off because those notes come in quick. Rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, bow on. Rest, rest. Okay, so don't get that bow flying too far away because then you're going to be late. Alright guys, have fun with this, play some Justin Bieber, and stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.